Per usual, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. Somebody's got to replace Mike Trout. We're going to send Brandon Bozier down to AAA, though honestly, that leaves us with 24 men on the roster. Jordan Adams probably would have been the next guy to get called up, but I think we're going to go with Deshaun Knowles. If you don't know who he is, check him out in a previous episode where I looked at some of the minor league gentlemen. Orlando Martinez, I also considered calling him up. He's pretty balanced all around, 27 years old. He's a lefty too. I don't know. You know what? I like the fact that Knowles is 24, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about him. First things first, we don't think he's related to Beyonce. Just had to get that out of the way now. I know they have the same last name, but it is what it is. Joaquin Zepeda, the number one pick for the Athletics, somehow is still not being called up despite being the best player. Whatever, I don't control their team. As for Mr. Knowles, he does have a twin brother that is in the New York Yankees minor league system. He is not in the game, unfortunately. Deshaun did play in the last iteration of the World Baseball Classic, most notably for the country of Great Britain, because they're like a commonwealth of the Bahamas. He is from the Bahamas, born January 16, 2001. His face is not correct. I come to realize that a lot of these generic looking faces in the game are just, they're bad. They're bad, but I get it. They're placeholders because now minor league baseball players are unionized, and I guess they have to wait for them to play a game before they get them into it. I fixed up his face some. I've actually even fixed up his face even more, so in future games his face will get better and better until we get much closer to what it really is. Nonetheless, we will take a look at a guy like Mr. Nick Madrigal. Again, good pickup for us. We're not paying him much, and he's hitting good. That's what we need to see, especially as Mike Trout is going to be out until after the All-Star break, as he did get his surgery successfully done. It is going to be a long road to recovery, dude. Take care of your kids and come back to us stronger. Hopefully we are within striking distance of wild card by the time you get back. Deshaun Knowles, on the other hand, as a player, not a very strong arm. I come to realize this back in spring training, which nobody saw because I just didn't show y'all it. Again, hit tool-wise, he's fine against righties and could use some work against lefties. He is a switch hitter, so he will at least help in that aspect. Will we see him get his first hit? Let's see. Both teams have combined for 9 runs here in the early going as he fouls off a circle change. Knowles is known for being fast, though I don't think MLB The Show did him any justice with his speed in the game. I believe it is now currently rated at like a 60-something, which is, come on, BS. You saw him in the World Baseball Classic. You saw how fast he was as he did leg out a nice triple, and unfortunately, his first plate appearance will be a strikeout with J.B. Bukauskas. When will he get his first hit, though? Second plate appearance, he ropes one. Fastball in the right field, but unfortunately it'll find the glove. So maybe it'll be the 7th. Swing and a miss at a terrible, terrible pitch he shouldn't have swung at. Changeup low in the zone. Now we'll take a look at him now on some defense. Oh, man. High fly ball by Garrett Mitchell to right field, and he's going to carry him off to stand up the cancer sign. A throw back into the infield to Madrigal into the catcher, and that is going to be an out. Give him an assist again, despite the average arm rated at about in the 61st percentile. Nonetheless, it gets the job done. As long as you get it to where you need to, that's all that really matters. Unfortunately, we take the L in this one. Bryce Terang, 2 for 4 with a home run and a double. As a matter of fact, 4. Deshaun Knowles called up early yesterday in the night game he played. Turns out that his family is here in attendance for today's ball game. It was a 6-hour flight, but hopefully he'll be able to see his first base hit here in his second major league game. Unfortunately, it wasn't the first. Stepping up, does not have a hit, obviously. Reese Hoskins did hit a solo jacker, runner on first and third, and fly ball to center field, and unfortunately, that's going to be a fly out to center. Again, we do have accommodations for Deshaun Knowles' family for whenever he actually doesn't get a hit. I know it seems a little weird for a player that honestly might get sent back down to the minors, and damn, Garrett Mitchell ends up driving in a run and a sacrifice to right field. But we are in a new era as an Angels team. I want to accommodate these players as best we can. There's a fly ball to left field, and it is going to get down just in fair territory. You have just witnessed Deshaun Knowles' first hit in an MLB uniform. How long will it last up here? Who in the hell knows? We might trade him in a month, but he's got his base hit. I want to do right by him. Nolan Schanuel is going to retrieve the baseball and keep it for safekeeping. Just put him in his locker. Don't do anything crazy. Not the most forceful of hits, not the most pretty of hits, but it counts nonetheless, and we will take it. Ivan Soto not looking too good this season. 3 RBIs, 208 average, as Knowles looks to cross home plate for the first time in a major league game. Ground ball to first, kicks off a Hoskins glove, and he's going to get the runner at first on an underhand toss back to the pitcher who happened to be covering. I think he could have got that himself, but doesn't matter. Madrigal, 1 for 2. 3-3 ball game, and he is going to smack this one up the middle, and he's going to skirt into the outfield, and Deshaun Knowles, as the ball comes in plate, is going to slide in safe. Yes, get that uniform dirty so we can get some cut up with some dirty pants on some of those Topps cards, or whoever's doing the cards. Now it's the Topps, Fanatics, I don't know, Fleer, and Knowles is going to get a nice base hit in the left field. You can say his first hit in the game. Ended up, he got 2 hits as the Angels lead 4-3, points to his mother in the crowd. I don't know why they separated the two. I'm going to have to talk to security. Ivan Soto will end up being walked. I don't know. Maybe his mother wanted to be on that side of the field. Who knows? Joe Adele, bases loaded. We've seen him hit a grand slam back in Chicago, but unfortunately, he's going to strike out on the heater of all heaters, 101 miles an hour, with Trevor McGill. Take a look at that one more time, and man, yeah, if he wasn't thinking of swinging like the second that ball came out of his hand, understandably, he's going to be behind it. Madrigal smacks one into left field as Knowles left the tag up, and he's not going to advance. The runner from third is, and now extend that lead to 5-3. Listen, if we can get sacrifice flies, I will take it. I know they're not hits. I know they're not home runs, but it is extremely hard to replace damn near 60 home runs in a lineup. Hell, it is impossible to replace 60 home runs in a lineup. Let's be honest. A lot of the guys who have hit 59 or greater were probably on the juice. Let's be honest. Or at least allegedly that's what we've been told. Deshaun Knowles, ground ball to first. Unfortunately, won't get a third hit as we have now relinquished the lead 6-5. And turns out, unfortunately, holy smokes, they smacked us around in the 9th inning for 6 runs. In fact, 9 of their 12 runs came in the final 2 innings to blow us out. 12 to, 5. All right, now down 3-0 because we continue to give up runs. Deshaun Knowles smacks one deep to right center field. Can this be his first home run? It's not going to carry enough, damn it. 95 off the hand, 94 off the bat. It's all good. And now he gets a second shot at one. Smacks a fastball deep to center field, but unfortunately it'll be caught at the wall. Deshaun Knowles really pressing to get that first home run of his career. I mean, it's not like we've added a clause in his contract for him to do so. Swing and miss at a circle change. And Contreras is going to throw him out at first as we are down 5-1. So offense keeps just languishing behind. It's like we're so hot and so cold, and I get it. We're not that good of a team without Mike Trout. Hell, we're probably a AAA team with Mike Trout. Ground ball to second and kicks off of the glove to throw to first, and Knowles shows that he does still have some speed, even if SDS has kind of screwed him over. Apparently that is an E4, and understandably so. Number 9 batter Ivan Soto comes in, but he'll be facing Joel Payambas, looking for a 6th consecutive save, and Rengifo hits one deep to right field, and unfortunately it'll find the glove, and the Brewers will win this one 5-1. And we've got the offense has to do something more than get 7 hits and only muster up 1 run. As we take a look at the end of the month stats, Chase Chaney played pretty well. Ian Seymour struggled in AAA, walking 19 batters in 18. Wait a minute. I feel like some of these guys are not ours. David Calabrese, you have seen 12 runs driven in 85 ABs. Alan Rangel, a good 2.27 ERA over 21 innings. Kelvin Caceres, I don't know why they even bother to show closers. He barely pitched that month. Yeah, he got a strikeout, as here are the players of the month. Kevin Gausman, understandably so, a 1.12 ERA and 50 strikeouts in 5 games. He is absolutely destroying batters. Jose Altuve continuing to play at a Hall of Fame pace. 309 batting average with 13 home runs and 32 RBIs. I don't think we've seen a player hit that damn well in a month since Alex Rodriguez back in 2007 to start the year. Freddie Freeman doing Freddie Freeman things, 366, 10 home runs, 23 RBIs. Ranger Suarez, the long-time Philly, 5-0 with I think they said like a 2.25 ERA. And we take on a team that honestly is powerful from top to bottom, the Atlanta Braves. They did not make it to the World Series. Hell, they didn't even make it to the LCS last year, losing in the wild card. Losing in the National League Divisional Series to the Arizona Diamondbacks. And Taylor Ward will take a look at, because listen, we got to figure out who is going to be that guy for the next couple months. Taylor Ward, not a bad idea. Will he play center field? Probably not. Let's be honest. He's not. He's a good fielder, but he's not a great fielder. He might not have the best of arms, so you might not want him in center. You want him ranging out there for that matter. But he is going to score via Logan O'Hoppe single. Again, we got to manufacture runs. Who is going to step up? Is it O'Hoppe? Is it Ward as he smacks a single right back up the middle, as Jordan Montgomery has already moved on to a third team in 3 years. Played for... Actually, no, take that back. He did not sign with anybody last year. He completely sat out the entire year, not signing. No one decided that they needed a better pitcher. Oh, damn. Oh, the NL MVP playing fantastic defense, having the wherewithal to tag a runner. And hell, surprised there was only one out and not two. Yes, Wilson won the NL MVP last year. 3 of the last 4 MVPs from the American League and the National League will either come from the Angels or the Braves. So I don't think we've got one this year, as Mike Trout is going to miss so much of the season it won't even matter. But strikeout by Neto, so we can't advance it. Taylor Ward 3 for 4, looking for a 4 for 5 ball game as he smacks this one deep to right field. Acuna at the track, at the wall. He ain't going to come up with it. I think they really rated his defense too high just to get him to a 99 and over the show. I think it would be fine if you just gave him a 95, and I'm probably sounding like a hater. I'm not, I promise you. I like Acuna, but you didn't have to get him 99 just because he's the MVP. That's just ridiculous. Nonetheless, we extend our lead to 8-1, and we win it by that same score. As those are the 3 outfielders you're going to see. Moniak, Taylor Ward, Joe Adell. You're also going to see Deshaun Knowles, because we need a 4th outfielder and probably a 5th one. As we currently sit at 25 men on the 26-man roster, and I'm just not sure who to call up. I don't want to just call guys up for no reason. Maybe we look at somebody for the middle infield. Maybe we look at somebody who can play both. Moniak. Holy hell, that is a terrible swing and a slider that came in ever so slowly as Huascar, strikes him out. Shane with a double, drove in a run, and the Braves also got 2 earlier in the ball game. Ground out to Ozzie Albies, to Olsen. Y'all can put down in the comment section if you want me to trade for somebody. I'm probably not going to do it, but I'll look. I'll at least look. Maybe as we get closer to Trout returning, I may pull the trigger on a move as we end up winning this 7-3. As Acuna is named. No, sorry. We lose this one 7-3. What the hell am I talking about? Woo. We're going to be together. Right? We have currently split this series 1 game apiece. Who is going to take it and move on through the middle of May? Take a look and see that Deshaun Knowles hits one deep in the left field. It is going to bounce down. That is like an automatic double for him. He's not going to overrun the bag. Second replace home. Home replaces second. We're now up 2-1. That is his first RBI, if I am not mistaken. Yvonne Soto ends up taking a slider to the back, and wow, I didn't even pause on that. Joe Adell stepping up. He is 5 of 9 in the series. When I say he has been stepping up since Trout has been out, he has been stepping up. This is the Joe Adell you have been wanting to see since he got called up several years ago. Second replace home. Home replaces second. We are up 3. No, actually, Knowles just scores from second. Adell ends up with a double. There was already a runner ahead of him. And, just on the paint or the chalk. I forget which they use. As Deshaun Knowles steps up. 1 for 1, 3 for 15. We'll take it. I mean, listen, he's young and he's just getting his bearings together. Hits this one in the left field, and unfortunately, they're going to find a glove in left field. Atlanta scores 1, and damn it, chopper to second as Ozzy Albies makes the easy play to first to end the 6th. We're still up by 2, and we win this ball game. We take the series against the Braves. Listen, we have to show that we ain't scared of nobody. I don't care however powerful your team roster may be put together and how many people may be getting screwed over with their contracts in Atlanta, but we are going to take on any and all players, all challengers, all teams. As we take a look at scouting, boy, I want to fire everybody as a scout at this point. I don't feel like they're finding anybody worth a damn, but listen, we're going to have to just hope that we hit on things. I don't like the fact that Rubio doesn't have like a changeup or something. Fine. Gonzalez's problem is hits per 9 could be extremely low, like unplayable low. If it's anywhere lower than 30, we're gonna have a serious problem. Do like he throws a 5-pitch mix. Jose Bautista, there's no U there, is a fine player, could be a good fielder. Fast? Maybe? Oh boy, we are taking a shot in the dark. Again, we are just trying to dig through any and all plots of dirt to get any nuggets of gold that we can find. Hell, I'll take some bronze at this point. Damian Hopkins very well might be our first round pick, though we don't need a first baseman. I'm hoping he can play an outfield spot. Leo Moya. We could use some more middle infielders, as I'm still not sure about a guy like Kyron Paris. Check out the Franchise Ain't Dead podcast or the rest of this Angel series if you've missed anything. Peace out.